Good morning, everybody. It is part 3 of the warehouse sale videos. If you haven't seen part 1 of me setting up, you should go watch that. If you haven't seen part 2 of me doing the first half of the sale, you should watch that. It's 6:43. We open in an hour and 17 minutes. In 17 minutes, I need to do the live video so people can see what we've got. Let me find my gloves. It's chilly out. Here's a pair right here. 36 degrees out. I'm going to be bringing carts and signs outside so we can get open. All right, we're all ready to go over here. Just did the live video. I need to get these signs back outside. Couple of additions. I put this Purell out. This is the stuff for commercial dispensers. I've been saying for like 6-8 months that I'm going to try and sell it to businesses, and that's never happened. So I'm just going to put it out, get rid of it. There's about 100 boxes here. So worst case, I'll get 100 for the pallet. We've got these. I want to get rid of these. I think we're going to sell them even through Dollar Day just to get them out of here. These sinks suck. We still have 3 left, and I've got another pallet coming. It just is with a truck. I didn't have a choice. I don't think there's anything else super noteworthy. Of course, if you want to see more, go check out the last video. I'm going to do some final touches, get the cash registers filled up, and we'll be ready to open. So something you might not know about me is I work with the American Red Cross as a volunteer, and I am a lead for 3 counties. In fact, they keep trying to get me to go on deployment, but my schedule is way too busy to do that. Anyways, we had our monthly meeting last night, and because the weather was nice, we grilled out, and I took home the leftovers. So I got lunches this week, burgers and hot dogs. I'm really excited about that. I may not be getting paid for it, but it saves me from going out to eat for lunch every day, which saves me, I don't know, probably about $60 or so. That's how I get paid. They pay me in food. They know me well. So we open in 10 minutes. We got a line of cars and a line of people. I'm putting signs up. So a lot of people ask what credit cards I use. So I want to show you one. I've got the Spark business card from Capital One. I've had this card for 5-6 years. This was actually my first business credit card, the first one that wasn't in my personal name. And what I really love about it, you get 2% cash back on everything. I'm looking through, it already closed. Let's see. I don't think I can show you my activity because it's going to show. Oh yeah, I can show you this. So I bought a truckload of, I mentioned this in the last video, I spent $2,200. I got $44 back. Pirate Ship, every single day just about, we have 1 or 2 $100 transactions with Pirate Ship. I get $2 back each day. That alone is probably $60 to $80 a month. I've got $817 in free money sitting on here that I can use for whatever I want. I don't like dealing with airplane miles or anything like that. I would rather just have cash back, and you can't beat 2%. Most of the other ones are like 1.5%, or maybe they'll do higher percentages at grocery stores or restaurants or something. This one, it's just 2% across the board. Doesn't matter what I spend. So I'm gonna put a link down below where you can get this card, and I'll get a referral. There's in the app, it says I get $200 for every one of you that applies, but I can only do it 5 times. Of course, an unlimited amount of you can click on it and get the card, and I highly recommend it. I just get paid for the first 5 people that do it. Hey, I'll take a couple extra bucks, but I do actually endorse this card, and I've talked about it before without doing this app or without doing the referral thing. Highly recommend it. Can't go wrong with 2%. And actually, when I got that card, my credit wasn't that great, so I was able to get it, pretty easily. I actually just looked at their website, and you get $500 if you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months. That's pretty easy for a business card. If you spend $50,000 in the first 6 months, you get another $500, so you can get $1,000 back. But the first part should be pretty easy. So I was just paged up to the front. I gotta go. So I've got people who come from all over the place, and here we've got someone who came from an imaginary place called Canada.
Hi guys.
You want to introduce yourself?
My name's Joe. I'm from Mississauga, Ontario in Canada. been a fan for a long while and happened to be in town, so came by to visit.
So anytime you guys complain about being too far away and wanting to come from the sale, this guy came from like Atlantis or some made up place. I've never heard of it. It sounds fake, but
It's real. It really is.
apparently it's real. So one of my customers, he's big into metal detecting. He's a retired guy and he's always out different places finding. He always comes in and shows the cool things he found. And he wants to do my yard. So I told him, I'll let you do my yard if you bring another metal detector and show me how it works, because I think that'd be so much fun. So next week, it sounds like, I'll see if I can try and do a video of it. We're going to be metal detecting my yard. I think that would be on the other channel, though. If you're not subscribed to the other channel, there's a link down below. That's for the non-resale related stuff. A lot of people really liked when I did the recapturing history video on here, going and retaking historic photos of Green Bay. That type of stuff. I haven't redone that one yet. I'm going to do that one again. We've got a lot more here to go off of, but stuff like that on the other channel. So I'm going to make some more Halloween mystery boxes. All of this is fall and Halloween, so I'm going to try and clear some of this out. Although this guy's going home with me. So basically what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a box like this and looking at it. Just looking to see if there's any particular high dollar or in demand things. Like, I'm pretty sure these I saw last time I'm keeping. Yeah, this is like tableware. I think that's not high dollar, but definitely in demand. So I'm saving some of that. I'm saving some of the better stuff. Like maybe these would be worth hanging on to. But I'm only saving a little bit. This is too small of a box, so I'm trying to do bigger boxes like this for 40. But that's pretty much it. I'm not doing a lot of sorting. This box is too big. So this will be condensed down a little bit. Like big things like this. This is a file organizer. I don't even think it's Halloween. That will be saved. I made the hand stick out on this one. Yeah. So in the break room, we're almost out of forks here. So now we're gonna have Halloween sparkly forks. I've also got graduation plates and napkins. I always like to stock up on stuff like this. And in the case of the plates, we're pretty good on plates, so I'm not gonna take easily sellable plates. Graduation ones don't sell as easily. All right, 12:30, we're just beyond the halfway point. So the seeds, we sold 31 lots, so 310 packs for 31 bucks. Total is $37.53, by the way. We put the last of the kitchen towels out. We're finally through them, 22 units for $44. If you remember, I had, I think, enough to make like 2,500 bucks worth on those. We sold one of the boxes of post lights. Those did really well the first day and then just died off. One of the cases of dog treats, 8 of the mocktails, 8 of the light fixtures. We sold the last boxed computer desk. We've got the display left, and I'm going to be putting more out of a different one. I'll show you in a second. 4 of the floating lights. We actually sold one of the food blenders, 3 of the garden hose hangers, 1 of the bum carts, 1 of the oxygen machines. We sold 1 of the bikes, so we just got the display and 1 boxed one left. 2 of the untested yard tools, 3 of the Zevias, and 3... I think I must have used the same barcode as the bed frame because that's the bunkie boards, actually. So over here, we've got these. It's a glass top, really nice desk, actually. We were selling for $50 in the last sale that we had them. I don't think it was the last sale. I think it was 2 sales ago. And they were moving, but very slowly. We sold maybe 5 of them. And then I've got more over here, the same desk. I just want them gone. We've had desks of some sort in every one of the last several sales in volume. So 35 bucks, same price. It's a smoking deal. Just get them the heck out of here. I probably made a profit on them. I honestly couldn't tell you at this point. Finally got rid of all the Carol's daughter. One of the worst pallets I ever bought. Let's watch this display disappear. So So I keep forgetting to get rid of the Girlactic stuff. Every sale, they say after the sale's over, I'm gonna pull this and wholesale it for $1 each. Pretty good prices. Can you see that? It's 23, 23. A lot of these are 23. That one's 17. But every time I forget to do it. So this is like the 4th sale it's been in, just because I keep forgetting to wholesale it. So if anybody wants these, $2 each, let me know. Yeah, buddy, this is gonna be good. So I'm about to raw dog this burger. Can I say that and still be rated PG? I don't know. I've got no cheese. I did find some ketchup. There was some mayonnaise on the sales floor this morning. The mayo must have sold, but I forgot I set this aside, so I'm gonna give this a try. Well, maybe not. This is good for 3 or 4 months past the expiration, according to Google. I can't afford to get sick during this sale. And mayo is one of those things, it's egg-based, so I don't know if I want to risk it. But at least I got ketchup. And this is why I don't buy dollar store ketchup. I went to shake it and this broke right off. Thankfully, it didn't like spill out, but it did knock everything off the table. Oh, that jar didn't break. Awesome. All right, burger, hot dog. Sure, it'd be nice to have some cheese here. Some Cheetos mac and cheese. Good healthy lunch today. At least I got some ketchup. Just the burger and a bun wouldn't have been that good. While I'm in here, here's something new. I found this timer on a pallet and put it in the microwave, or put the coffee pot on it, because Tim always forgets to turn it off. And so it'll get all burned and crispy. And so now we've got this, so at least if he forgets to turn it off, it's not gonna burn off because it'll shut off overnight. And it worked last night. It shut off, so it didn't burn off, and actually turned back on this morning. I think we had it set like 7 a.m. to turn back on. So it was already warm for him. With Cheetos mac and cheese, by far my favorite of the box mac and cheese, no question. Which is weird because I don't like Cheetos. It's so good though. And I just had an epiphany. It's too late now, but I might try this tomorrow if I can find another one of these on that pallet. There's no cheese for the burger. Why didn't I just put this on the burger? I even get a nice little beverage afterwards. This is the best part. Really hot. Why don't they make cheese-based beverages? Oh, so I still have 15 minutes left of my lunch, so I'm gonna sit in the car, the windows down, and enjoy the nice weather. I don't know how anyone can call those Easy Mac things a meal, though. I bet I could eat 10 of those and still be hungry. I usually, with the Cheetos Mac or like Kraft or those type of boxes, I'll do 3 of those, cook them all up together, and that's one meal for me. The family size, like the Velveeta or the Deluxe, those I'll do 2 boxes, and that'll be one meal for me. Those little things are nothing. Also, I think I put too much pepper in it. I love pepper, but drinking that juice at the end was really, it's a little peppery. All right, time to restock quarters in one of the registers. Just grab a handful. $5,100. Not an amazing day. So I was offered another liquidation deal today. I don't know what's going on these past couple of days. People have been reaching out to me on them. Licensed NFL jackets. They're like Carhartt jackets, but not Carhartt brand or whatever brand that the NFL uses, Dunbrook or something like that. I know and trust the authenticity on this. It's actually a friend of mine who owns a store in the mall. He sells NFL stuff. Oh, I was way off on the total here. I'm bringing these walkers out. We're clearing some at 25, but now that I see the quantity I have, I might drop it to 20. So anyways, he buys directly from the NFL and the NFL's licensed companies. He's got a store on the mall. He's got like 413 of these jackets. Retail is 100, wholesale is 50, and he wants 20. But they don't look that great. They're kind of the less desirable ones. The nice part is most of them are Packers, but it's like a beige color. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it. So I was selling these walkers for like 5% or something like that. I think I was trying to get $1,000 for all of them. There's this pallet, squeeze through here. There's this pallet of the Hurry Rolls, which these I've been selling for $100 on eBay, very rarely, but maybe one a month. And I got Hurry Rolls and then these Drive Nitros, a couple of loose ones on the top. So we've got 23 of them. 4, and they're doubled, so it's 8, 16, 23 of these Winnie lights. So at $10 each, that's $640. That almost makes my money on what I'm trying to get right away. And I feel like $20, these are gonna fly out. I think I'm gonna change the price to 20 and just push them out. Get them out of here. It's taking up 3 pallet spaces. It's been here too long. Get them out of here. This is nice. Customer must have bought this from us and just left all the trash from it outside. I hate people so much. There's no excuse for this. If I saw this, I would probably still just grab it and throw it right back in their car. I don't care. I don't care if it gets me a 1-star review on Facebook, and I will, or on Facebook or Google or whatever, and I will respond to that review and say this person is a litter bug and they threw a bunch of garbage in our parking lot. So I have no shame. And if you come here and throw a bunch of garbage in our parking lot, I will do the same. Littering is one of those things that really annoys me. Just in general, but if it's like on my property, that is just so much worse. Can't stand it. Like, what's the logic here? Do you just think it's gonna disappear, or are you that entitled to think, oh, somebody else can clean up my mess? I don't understand. Like, when I was younger, I was a pretty terrible person, but I didn't do that. I was always against littering. I would lie, cheat, and steal my way through life in a lot of ways, but I did not litter. So I am at Stein's Gardens and Gifts. I need to get potting soil because I took home a bunch of those seeds and I'm gonna get them started. A buddy of mine is actually the general manager here, and he told me exactly what to buy because I have no idea what I'm doing. These are nice, but we've got the real version at work. I love this store. This would be my retirement. Come and work here. I know nothing about gardening. I tried to start last year and I got a couple of peppers. The pumpkins were a big flop. The broccoli didn't even end up being broccoli. A large weed killed it, and I thought the weed was broccoli until late in the season. But I got a couple of peppers. Trying again this year. I think it'd be cool to learn how to do stuff like this. I'm trying to learn a lot of new skills lately. I'm thinking about actually taking a photography class. It might help with these terrible videos. So we got this Pottery Barn Special Buy palette that I'm gonna start going through, see if there's anything. I mean, some of it I don't think would be special buy, but we'll see. What is this? Oh, tiny bat. Oh, these need to go out. 6 bags. Maybe that's still tomorrow for Dollar Day. Fragile inside, handle with care. Same. Yeah, none of this is special buy. So, remember the jackets, the NFL ones I told you about? He wanted $20 each, so it'd be like 80, $200 or something like that. I told him it's just not gonna work. I would be a buyer at $10 each, and I figured he was gonna say, no, that's not gonna work. He countered at $5,000, which is about $12 each. So my response was, he wholesales NFL stuff. Primarily NFL, because this is a football town. And it's all, like, is not, generic counterfeit stuff. It's, like, from the NFL, or from Fanatics, or from the Packers Pro Shop actually wholesales product to them. Anyways, yesterday I was going to go buy a Jordan Love jersey. That's like $350. And so I told him, hey, throw in a Jordan Love Nike Elite jersey, and you got yourself a deal at $5,000, and he's gonna do it. So, yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna get this question in the comments a whole bunch about what I think about Aaron Rodgers leaving. It's the moment I've been waiting for every day for 15 years. I'm so happy. All right, so lunch today is leftovers from my favorite burger joint, Brick House. They didn't do a lot of cheese on the fries though this time. They're garlic parmesan fries, so they're very garlicky still. Just not a lot of parmesan. So we had a retail theft. Finally caught him. Well, like on camera. Another customer actually said, hey, I just saw someone stealing, and I walked outside with the customer. She showed me the car. I took a picture of the license plate as they were leaving. I didn't spend a lot of time on the cameras. I'm gonna sit down in a little bit and see, because we got one right by the door where we can get a close-up shot of her face coming in. I've got a shot of her putting stuff in her purse. Cops are on their way. I'm so excited. I don't know how much of the cops I'll be able to show you, but, well, we'll have security cameras, so I can show you that. Damn, dude, Mason Crosby's walking. How's it going? I'm John. We had a retail theft. A couple ladies were here. At least one of them, I didn't go through the whole security footage. At least one of them was stuffing a bunch of stuff in her purse. Another customer alerted about it, and I went outside, grabbed a picture of the plate, and called it in. Feel free to shop around. So the cops are still outside here. And I'm just kind of killing time before I leave, waiting for them to do their report. And I found these. This is a dog bed. It's the memory foam insert in the outside, so I'm gonna put it together and probably save it for $10 day the next sale. I don't know if I ever showed this on the video or not, but I put these out for $20 each. Just kind of trying to get rid of them at this point. Surprisingly, did not sell many of them. Let's see, we got 8, 12, we got 14 of them. We had, I think, 23. So that's 9 units sold. 180 bucks. Oh, what else? We're gonna walk around a little bit. Sold some of these. I found this thing and put it out. We're getting low on these. Actually, there are only 2 mojitos left. The rest are the pink and the regular. So I could possibly condense this down tomorrow. This doesn't go here. I love this thing. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I've got so many towels at home, but the fact that we had so many of these and, you know, we've been selling them for over a year now, I think, it kind of means a little bit more to me to have that on my stove, and it's funny. These are a little surprising. Like, the first day we sold over half of them, and now they're just not moving. This is the last one. I was here all day as just one. What else? I don't know what to show you at this point. We got alcohol, hand sanitizer, just a pile of stuff here. These, Tim must have forgot to toss. So anyways, I don't think I finished my thought before. The jackets, the NFL jackets, I offered, he had them priced at 20 each. I offered 10 each. He countered at 5,000 even, which is about 12 each. Like, I think there were 413 of them. Just keep watching to make sure they're not coming in while I'm talking. So I countered and I said, hey, I was about to go buy a Jordan Love jersey. They're about 350 bucks for the one I was looking at the Packers Pro Shop. Throw one of those in and you got yourself a deal. And he's got an account to be able to get this stuff. So he said, yeah, I can do that. So I know he doesn't sell counterfeits in his store. I don't know if he would just buy a fake jersey from China and give it to me. But I feel like it's probably going to be a legitimate one from his supplier. Or I can't imagine his margins are that high, and he probably has minimum order quantities. And he doesn't do jerseys, so he might just knock 350 bucks off the price so I can go buy one or something. Who knows? We'll see. I'm excited about that, though. Cops just left. So I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear because I'm going to put some of the security cam footage in this video of us talking to them. First thing Tim said when he walked in, I said, Matt Flynn's here, former Packer player. And, like, just like him. And, like, if I saw him walking down the street, I would actually think it's Flynn. So he did not react to it at all. So Tim and I are wondering, did he not hear that comment? Clock out. Did he not hear it, or did he not care for it, or what? But I made several other kind of lighthearted jokes. Oh, he said, ask the dollar amount, and I said, I don't know. And, well, we kind of need a dollar amount for the report. Do you have an estimate? And Tim says, I think the higher the dollar amount is, the higher the severity of the crime is or something. And I said, oh, then it was $100,000. Clearly joking with the way I said it and the look on my face when I said it and everything. No reaction at all. Maybe they were just annoyed that they came here for a $50 to $60 theft. Tops. That's what I told him. I said $50-$60 tops. I asked him if it was at retail value or what we're selling it for. He says based off of what we're selling it for. So he words. So he could have been annoyed by that. We're in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin. It's a pretty small town. It's not like an actual city where the cops are too busy to deal with stuff like this. But also, it is still pretty small. Maybe he had a long day. Maybe he's at the end of his shift. I don't know. But he did say that the license plate and car came up to a guy. So he said, you know, it could have been a boyfriend or a relative or something like that. I'm not expecting to get any money back. I'm not really expecting anything to happen with this. I made a Facebook post on our page with a picture of the cop car saying, oh, tight squeeze. Saying, as a reminder, we do prosecute theft and we do have security cameras. But it's mostly just setting a precedent. I can never say that word. I don't want people thinking that this place is an easy place to steal from. If they know that we have cameras, they know that we call the police if there's a theft in any amount, then they're less likely to steal from us. And that's kind of the goal here. I think that's all I have to say about that. So I'm going to email over security cam footage in the morning. I'm not doing it now. I'm tired. I want to go home. I'm already here way later than I would want to. So I'll email security footage over in the morning, and you're probably not going to hear about it on this video. I doubt anything's going to happen quickly, if anything does happen. But if anything does happen, I will mention it on... I'll probably make a post on the Resale Rabbit Facebook page. I really hope my jacket's in my car because I just realized my building keys are in. All right, good. I'll make a post on the Facebook page. If you're not following me, I got Facebook and I've got Instagram. So look out for that. So if anything happens, I'll post about it there and maybe mention it on another video. Okay, I'm going home. Oh, this entrance is closed. I'm going into the stadium to try on some jerseys because I have no idea what size I am. I guess the atrium is closed. I was going to take you inside there. So, you go up these stairs. That's closed. That's closed. I can't imagine anyone's going to the ticket office right now. Why punish me by making me go up like 3 flights of stairs for nothing? There is a ramp, but that's closed. But I figured since the stairs were open that you could still get in there. I figured it was the ramp because, I don't know if you can see back there, there are a bunch of cranes. They're working over there. Cheering with the fans. You can do your own Lambeau leap here. I actually have this hat, but it's the original. Not the Mitchell & Ness, the one that actually came out in '96 with tags on it still. They used to actually have furniture in this section. Packers furniture. You can get a couch here. I've been to a lot of NFL team stores. The Packers is, I think, the largest. I think the Patriots was close. I wonder if I can go up in the atrium from here. What's the sign say? I think we're good.
Super freezing day,
I've actually got some of the blueprints or floor plans or whatever from the last remodel of the stadium. They were in my dumpster. I've never seen this closed like this. Usually this is wide open for anyone to come in. Now, fun fact, these lines, you can't really see them that well, but this large open area, I wonder if they're doing like an autograph session or something in there. These lines actually correspond with the lines on the field. So I'm standing on the 50. If you go straight that way, it lines up with the 50-yard line of the field. And you can see they continue down that way. I used to hang out here a lot 10, 15 years ago because, you can't see, upstairs there used to actually be an arcade here that was open all the time. And in here, you can't really see, but here's where it is. So I'm in a place where I'm not allowed, but up there is where the arcade used to be. So I tried on my jersey. I'm a size 40. It's different from like suit sizes, I think. I don't know, I'm not a size 40 suit. But anyways, I did not show that because I did something horrible. I tried on an Aaron Rodgers jersey. It was the only elite is the style that they had. And I don't want any photographic evidence of that. If you're ever in Green Bay, the Hall of Fame tour, a lot of fun. You get a replica of Vince Lombardi's office you can sit in. Oh, these gates are open. I wonder what's up here. I'm pretty sure I'm in a place that I'm not supposed to be. But you can see the field line's a little bit better here. Must be some sort of event. I don't know what the event is, but I intend to go find out. Oh, there's a gate here. 16-year-old me absolutely would have climbed over this gate. In fact, 16-year-old me did sneak up those stairs once. Maybe not 16, maybe like 17 or 18. And that version of me actually found a way to get onto the roof of this place. So that happened. All right, that's enough non-warehouse sale stuff for this video. If you want to see, isn't that just so cool? If you want to see more content like this, second channel down below where I do a whole bunch of just walking around, checking stuff out. The food smelled so good in there. I'm so hungry now. All right, now that's it. See you tomorrow. An hour and a half before we open and there are 2 cars waiting. That's a good sign for today. It's Friday, the first of 2 dollar days. I am so tired. So I gotta make this quick. I'm about to do the video. Here's a new one. The guy that was out there walked up to me while I was bringing carts out and asked about the post last night. I made a Facebook post. Wow, I'm out of breath. I made a Facebook post about, the cops being here, something like, just a warning, we do prosecute theft of all amounts, and we've got cameras, and it's really annoying when you steal from us. And he's like, was that post about me? What? So he pulled out a little carabiner, like the keychains, and he said that he realized yesterday after he had left that was still on his, in his cart, and so he didn't come back in to pay for it. And he's like, I'm happy to pay for it. I didn't realize until I was already out in the car, and so that was interesting. I don't think I would call the police over a carabiner, but anyways, I gotta get this video up.
Morning, John.
8:07 a.m. and I'm starving and kind of thinking about going to lunch. Is it still considered lunch if it's at 8:07 a.m.? Maybe if I eat too many of these and give myself a stomachache. Oh, this might be the last peanut butter one. That looks like it. Maybe if I eat too many of these and give myself a stomachache, then I won't be hungry anymore. It's called the Resale Rabbit M&M Diet Plan. You eat junk food excessively, and it will give you a stomach ache, and then you just won't want to eat again later. Do you know anything about these drinks? Like, is there sugar in them? It would say on the box. So we are really running out of stuff fast. As far as dollar stuff, I'm gonna get a few boxes like this laying around, but it's really just this pallet and these 2 pallets. That's pretty much it. Now, we've also got a bunch of like Dollar General shoes that will be going out, and I thought there was something else too. Oh, candy. But we're getting pretty low, and Tim and I just kind of asked ourselves, what do we do tomorrow? Because we've had it where on the last dollar day, we started breaking down tables halfway through the day. Just a couple of tables. We've never had it where the first dollar day, we start breaking down tables. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could go through some of the unsorted Dollar General and pull dollar stuff, but that doesn't seem like an effective use of time. I honestly have no idea. We could, all this stuff for like the fall Halloween mystery boxes, we could just start putting that out, but I don't want it to be all like really crappy inventory. I feel like I would rather a customer come here and say, oh, there's not a whole lot here, rather than, oh, there's nothing good here. Because then at least with the latter, it looks like we're just putting out junk. With the former, they have that feeling that, oh, I should have come here earlier. Next time I'll come here on an earlier day. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we'll just stay open through the whole thing, because another option was just moving bag day up a day, doing bag day tomorrow, and then not opening Sunday. I like the idea of being open with not a lot on the tables. It's not gonna make much money, but I think that's the way to go.
We're about to be out of walkers.
I wish these cameras were better, but you could see her right there. She was stuffing a bunch of stuff in her bag, and right about here, in a second, we're gonna see her grab some of that Girlactic cosmetics and stuff that in her bag. And here she's stuffing stuff in her bag, and this, where's my finger? This is the person who actually told us about it. That's the thief. I really wish our cameras were better. Google Nest is supposed to be great, but you can't really recognize much on here. It's better than nothing, but I don't understand why Nest cameras are so bad. So almost 1 o'clock, 3,600 bucks. That's pretty bad for a dollar day, at least the first dollar day. Sometimes the second dollar day might be lower like that. But we did sell all 3 of the 10 packs of drawer slides, I see. 4 bags of, I can't talk. Past date dog treats. We sold 1. 12 of the walkers. We've got 1 left. Only 4 mocktails. Only 6 lights. Sold a leaf blower. Only 1 of the the flashlights and lanterns. Sold a humidifier for 40. Sold a mystery box. Oh, we sold that oil painting, 80 bucks. Oxygen concentrator, a bike, a fan, an untested yard tool, and a Zevia. So we just sold the last of the walkers. I'm bringing the pallet back right now. And walking past the radio, I realized that the radio personality, the DJ, who's on right now, I've never been in a fight in my life. I've never punched someone unprovoked. I'm not a fighter. But I really wanted to go to that radio station and just punch him in the face. They were doing like the keyword thing where you can win a prize. And, oh, I already forgot what he said. What was it? Hold on. He did one of those things, and I can't remember the word. I was just thinking about it too. Where he says a word, but puts is in the middle. You know, like Snoop Dogg talk. Like the thing that annoying people did in 2005. And then he said you have to use it in a sentience. Oh, that hurt to listen to. That was really unpleasant. Didn't enjoy that at all. So I decided I'm not going to put these in a sale. And the reason is because these ones in the brown boxes, maybe I'll put the loose ones in this. I think I'll put the loose ones in the sale. The ones in the brown boxes down here, I realized they actually weren't even listed on eBay. We had 2, they sold, and we didn't have any more listed. So I just relisted them yesterday, We already sold one for $259. These, we have sold them on eBay, one a month maybe, but I actually have been selling them on Marketplace for $100 each. Again, like one a month, but I've got, let's see, that's 4, 8, 11, 15. I've got 15 of them. So that's $1,500 if I get 100 each. It might take a couple years to sell them, but that's $1,500 as opposed to putting them on the sale at $20 each. That's $300. I sell 3 of them and I make that back right there. So I'm gonna do that with these. So I think I'll just put the loose nitros. I've also got 3 more over here. These are the ones we're selling for $289 on eBay. I know I could try them cheaper. The nitros, the red ones here, are in brown boxes, so this could be a tougher sale in the sale. And these, we actually had these at $50 in a sale, and they didn't sell. And I'm just not gonna try that again. So I need to find something to put in place of where they were, and you know what? I'm gonna put this there, I think. It's another desk. I don't know, it's a nicer desk. Maybe I'll go like $50 instead of $35. Now the DJ is talking about all the positivity in life that you can have. And he rhymed and he said, oh, accidental rhymage right there. Oh my goodness, I just want to throw something at my radio. So Amazon needs me to verify my address. I don't sell on Amazon, but I do like to keep my account available just in case. This seems like a very unnecessarily large thing. This is cardstock. I haven't covered up the actual number, but cardstock, 8.5 by 11 envelope. Seems really unnecessary, like very wasteful for this thing. When we had to verify our address this way with Google, it was like a postcard they sent. That guy was taking the lights out of the box and plugging them in to make sure they work. Which, honestly, I really don't care. But if he doesn't buy them, I'm going to be really angry. Because what is the purpose of taking them out of the box then? There's a display so you know what it looks like. So the only logical reason you would take it out of the box and plug it in is just to verify that it is in working condition and there's no damage to it. And they're brand new, so they're going to be in working condition and sure, if there's a random fluke that had a manufacturing defect and it didn't work, I'm not going to be upset with the guy. But if it works and does everything that it's supposed to do, and then he still decides not to buy them, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Because that's a person who's just bored and wants to come here and mess with our product. Alright, so we're all loaded up, about to open. We just have boxes out everywhere. We did add a box in our table in that corner with boxes of loose clothing. We decided, since it took us so long to put out clothes, all the pre-hung stuff, we're not putting any more of that out. Back here, let's see, we got Easter. I think we're putting some out just as table filler. This candy is better candy. I'm gonna box it up and save it for Halloween. We've got this pallet, which isn't much. We got some clothing left, and I think that's it. Coming back here, and there's some special buy stuff and whatnot. Coming back here, these will go out on bag day. They've got 50-cent clearance stickers on it. Maybe we put some of this in, but I think this is better clothes. I think this is best to wait, hang up, and put out for another day. Let's see, along here, none of this is going. I mean, some of it could end up being special buy, like those desks. I'd really like to get rid of them this sale. Tim had a great idea. This thing, it was shipped with rugs in it. Using this to fill up with boxes during our parking lot sale. That way, kind of like how they do at Aldi, so people can just grab boxes. Some of these can go out. We've had these for so long. Over here, we've got a couple pallets of shoes. I'm not sure which ones are shoes and which ones aren't, but these are going to be held back because we're starting to get low on shoes. We've got all of these are just unsorted Dollar General pallets. We're not going to bother doing anything with them. I still have all these books and another pallet of them in the back. I think it's going to get to the point where I'm just going to sell the pallets. This is summer. We're saving for the next sale. That's air conditioning units, and next to it is tents. On the far end is weights, but you can't really see the tents because it's getting low. The tents are going out. Those are special buy. Halloween and fall needs to be sorted. This is Halloween and fall, $10. This is those mugs that ended up being a bad purchase. More Halloween and fall, summer special buy, Halloween. This is, ignore the $5, we reuse this, we gotta cross that out. This is $10 a day for the next sale. Up top, that's summer beach toys. It's all one SKU. That'll be the next sale. These are just hangers. Nothing up here. That is Christmas toys. This is patio tables. These will go out in the next sale. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with the $49.99. I spent $200 on that pallet. Boxes. We got through a lot of this stuff. The rest of this probably gonna be the next sale. This will be the next sale. We got patio chairs up there. That'll be the next sale. Here's a $5 pallet of Harvest. And then behind there, remember when I had all that Roundup? I saved, I think, 2 boxes of each because we were just liquidating it. It was late in the season. That probably would have been nice to put out now, but whatever, we'll put it out in the next sale. These will go in the next sale. So that's basically everything over here. This is those clay planters. I've got another pallet of it up there. That's just shelving. And this is mostly Christmas. Oh, it's not mostly Christmas. I've got a ceiling fan. I'm gonna make a tag for that and get that out, if I remember. Do I have time to keep going or do I need to do the video first? Where is my phone? Why don't I have my phone on me? Ah, here it is. It is 6:56. I need to go do the video. We will continue this in a moment. So I just did the live video showing this. We've got this, equal but different. That sounds kind of like separate but equal. I feel like that's not something you're gonna want to hang on your wall, but yeah, it's here. It is just dead today. It's not raining, but it's a lot of drizzle. It's just gross outside. But for Saturday, dollar day, to have this few people, I don't think that's ever happened before. Oh boy, this looks dangerous. Don't put a computer monitor through the wall again.
Ask me about my training.
It looks more like you're forklifting, not training. So we're all cleaned up and organized here. We got some stuff up on the racks. Took some stuff down. We're ready to bring in a truck here on Monday. We got a whole bunch of pallets that we're gonna have to get picked up probably also Monday. Down here, this is all Halloween and fall stuff. That pallet is summer for the next sale. This pallet's summer for the next sale. That's also fall. This is like bedding from Amazon. I was hoping to get rid of all this on $10 a day, but we didn't. That's all listed on eBay. That's a giant cardboard turd. This is unsorted Amazon apparel. We're gonna go through it for eBay, and whatever's left will be in another sale. This is body pillows. That'll be $10 a day the next sale. And on top, these hose hangers. This is non-functioning vacuums. We're gonna put these out for $5 each on bag day. Over here, we got one of these down for the next sale. This is all just cardboard and trash. The dumpster's full. This is some of the mystery boxes that I'm gonna open on the on that video that I'm gonna do. I heard someone yelling. Cardboard and trash. This is all blinds, but they're not marked for size, so I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. All these 3 pallets will go in an auction. More mystery boxes to open for the video. This is all socks and underwear, that type of stuff. This is carbon monoxide detectors, which I'm actually going to sell. If you're not in the JLN Distributing Liquidation group on Facebook, join it because I'm going to be selling these by the case pretty cheap. And I'm seeing this is still holding up, but the top up there is hanging down a little bit. All right, so this is basically stuff for the next sale. Over here, I think this is stuff that was more $10 a day that we found later. And this is those kitchen racks, which I think we actually may have sold one. I should bring a couple more out. We get the kids' bikes, which we did sell another one today, finally. Hitches, we're going to list. Some people said in the comments that they just strap a shipping label right to it and ship it like this. So I might try that. Lights we're going to wholesale. The lanterns over there we're going to wholesale, but we will save some for Christmas. What else? This is more of the lanterns and flashlights that we're saving for Christmas. These are going on Marketplace. This pile here is all summer stuff. It's mostly bug spray and sunscreen. So we'll sort that for before the next sale. And this is all swimsuits. That's, I think, 3 different SKUs. That's those books. That's one SKU, but all different sizes. And behind it is a tall one full of all size medium white bikini bottoms. Over here, more of these. More of the shop lights that we're going to sell. Wholesale. A couple extra boxes of them. We've got adult diapers. This box. That box. And it looks like just some Drive stuff on top with these two also, which hopefully we'll get rid of in the next sale. This, what is this? Bedding and just a couple of walkers. Let's see. This is for the next sale. This is all summer stuff for the next sale. This, other than the food processors on top, is all the rice dispensers. I think we're just going to go $10 each in the next sale. This is the last of the unclaimed mail. We saved all the boxes and just put the mailers out. So that I'm going to do a video going through it. This is Home Depot summer stuff for the next sale. This is mostly those self-inflating camping pads. Special buy in the next sale. We've got bum carts up here. We still have 13 of them. And chalk. This is mostly the hair stylers. We'll probably sell the rest in the next sale. Weighted blankets. Weighted blankets behind those. Up here we've got heaters, ice shanties, walkers, binders, and more rugs up top. We put some of that stuff up today. We got another pallet of weighted blankets back there too. I don't know how well you can see it, blank quilt pallet. So that's kind of everything in here. We should have this organized pretty quickly. Hopefully these lights, these shop lights, go out pretty fast. I've got 9 full pallets of them. So I'm gonna just sell them. I think $6 a piece wholesale. They were selling pretty fast before at $6 a piece wholesale. That's why I held at 10 and didn't start dropping the prices. And we sold over 100 of them. I don't remember, maybe 150 of them in this sale, which isn't bad for a pretty slow sale. So we'll move those. I might reach out to the people who bought the other ones and see if they want more, if they sold through them or not. The lanterns, so these, when I was at ASD, there was a company selling these for $4.50 each, and they sold out almost instantly. So I might try these at $6 each too, wholesale. But I will be saving 5 of these boxes for the Christmas sale, and there'll be 2 pallets of 8 boxes each. Or maybe I do 4 pallets of 4 boxes each, but there'll be 16, and there are, I thought there was a quantity on here. 38 units in each box. So that's the plan with those. It is about 3 o'clock, so we've got about an hour left. I should go up front. I haven't been up front really at all today. I've been working back here. Me and Tim have been working back here. Justin and Ben have been up front. I may have spent a total of 5 minutes up front. Not a lot. $31.95. Not a spectacular day. Yikes. We did like 3,400. 34, 35, something like that. I am heading out. I pulled a few things, really. I pulled the seeds. There was like a piece of jewelry that we had a bunch of, necklace or earring set or something. I saved 20 of those because I think if displayed better, we could sell them in the next sale. And what else do I... Oh, the lanterns and flashlights from the special buy area I pulled because I know people are going to try and stuff those in bags. And that's pretty much it. Ready for tomorrow. There's only 2 people outside, and it's in the 30s and rainy right now. But I think this is still going to sell down really fast. We've got a lot of snacks. Stuff like this, or this. I think that's going to go really fast at $5 for a bag. So we should sell down pretty quick. I am so excited for this one to be over. I'm exhausted, and we didn't make a lot of money. So I pulled this for myself. These I think we can sell better than some of the stuff in a bag. Same with those. And then the tape. There's not a lot of tape left. I figure we could use it around here for what we would get for it. Looks to be clearing out pretty fast.
Singles before you leave.
I forgot what I was saying. Stuff's clearing out. The first sale, someone came in and bought 2 of the commercial light fixtures. Or shop light. I keep calling them commercial fixtures. The brand is Commercial Electric. They're not commercial, they're just regular. Anyways, I'm so tired. I was up super late last night. But I have a feeling we're going to be shutting down by about 10. And then doing some cleanup and heading out. One thing, by the way, we're switching to carts now. $10 for as much as they can fit in a cart. One thing that really annoys me, our road is called Ramada Way. There isn't even a Ramada hotel in Green Bay anymore. And hasn't been for a number of years. But the street, which is a fairly long street, a mile maybe 2, is called Ramada Way. And so many times when someone asks for our address and I give it to them, they're, "You're at a hotel?" Really? If you live on, I don't know, Willow Street, does that mean you live in a tree? So we've got the new Facebook header made. I put that on when we close. And this will be the Facebook post, and then we'll print one of these off and put it on the door when we close. We're at a little over $1,000 on bag day. Usually, lately we've actually been doing like 2 on bag day, but 1,000 isn't atypical. And lunch today is going to be calzone. I already had half of it this morning, sitting in the parking lot. Yes, I am the type of guy who eats half of his lunch at 7 a.m. in the parking lot. So for fun, because I probably need content for this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a bale. So this thing is full of cardboard. We're gonna make one of those. First thing I did is I cut some flat cardboard and laid it across the top. I switched this to tie, and then I lowered it down. Tie just means it stops, it doesn't go back up. Now, we're going to open it up, which is difficult with one hand. There, I got started. This opens that up. And then we just pull this thing open. And there we go. Now it's time to wire it up. We got the bale wire right here, which I buy on Uline. And now on the bottom, you see these little slots. There's 4 of them. That one's a little covered up, and this should not be in here because that's not cardboard. So all we're going to do is take this and slide it in. Sometimes it gets caught. You just gotta fiddle with it to fish it in. And we're gonna stop when they're almost all the way in, and then go around to the back where they're coming out, And then I'm just gonna grab one and we're gonna go right through the corresponding slot on the top. And I don't know if you can see that. It's trying to focus on the wrong part. There you go, you can kind of see the wire has gone through. Now you see I got all 4 of them looped around. The middle does not have one. You'll see why in a moment. Make sure your bottom and top in the right slot. You didn't cross over. And I don't know what this thing is for, but make sure it's not caught on that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them to length. And we got these magneted to the side. Normally you don't need to do this. I didn't know what size bale wire to buy when I bought this thing. So I just guessed and I guessed wrong. So I'm gonna line it up there. I'm gonna cut right here. Again, much easier to do with 2 hands. Then pull it as tight as you can and loop it around. We're gonna pull it tighter in a second, but just so you don't have extra on the back. Make sure it's not looped over this. Sometimes that happens, or it'll be like that. You wanna be in the middle. Now since I bought the wrong wire, it's super wasteful. I've got about 6 feet of waste on each one. It just gets thrown out, but now we are looped around and we're just going to grab it and pull it tight. Pretty simple. We want to give all of them approximately the same amount of tension. I just pull it as hard as I can. Now there's tension on them. Now we're done with this. So I'm just gonna stick it on there. And down here, this is gonna be a little difficult to do with one hand. But we just twist it around a couple of times. Like we're closing a bag of bread. Now with them tied off, we're just gonna do one more check to make sure that we're not looped over. And then we're gonna go around to the back, do one more check that we're not caught on anything, everything is taut, nothing's going across. And then we're gonna grab this cable here and hang it on there. And don't drop it. There we go. So it's just gonna hang right there. Simple as that. Now we're gonna drop a pallet in front of it. Normally you'd go right up to it, but ours will actually fit 2 on there, but I'll have to roll it on so it's upright. It's gonna fall forward. So that's why I'm not right up to it. Also gonna make sure that the doors open more than 90 degrees so the bale doesn't hit it on its way down. And then I'm just gonna hit the up button and stand clear of it. Now that happens sometimes, and I don't know why. Usually it falls forward but doesn't fall all the way out. But basically that cable that we attached, it rose up. And so that's normally, this is an old baler. I bought it used. Normally it's supposed to just fall out. Ours have never fallen out, but sometimes they'll pull up from the bottom like this. Now when this happens, I'm going to grab a crowbar and I'm gonna switch hands and just go back here and pry it. There we go. Pry it out. I hope it doesn't land on your foot. So now you see we're not all the way on. So I'm actually gonna have to back this one up a little bit because of the way it came out and just roll it back up. And just like that, we've got a bale. Now the reason I stand it up like that is because we stack them. That's also why we put 2 to a pallet, because cardboard isn't worth anything right now.
Can you bring up a case of the camping pads?
We are getting like $10 a ton. So we've got a nice little collection over there. So with this empty, we're not done yet. We want to come back here and unhook this. We we want to make sure it's laid down nice and straight. I like to take a broom and sweep that out. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple pieces of flat cardboard and drop it on the bottom, just like we did on top. And the idea is to keep stuff from pressing into these so you don't have a problem getting the wire in. Then we'll close her up, tighten this back down. Make sure you get that nice and tight. Switch it back to auto, meaning once it closes, it'll pop back up. And we're ready to go. I usually like to take this opportunity to put big stuff that normally won't fit in here but I don't have any right now. So I'll just load it up and it's ready to make another one. This was probably one of the best purchases that I've ever made for my business. This, and maybe the forklift and the mini packer. That thing saves us, I think I calculated like $500 per sale. Because what we did before was we would just throw all of the cardboard boxes in the loading dock, and after the sale, all hands on deck for about a full day, maybe two, cutting down cardboard and bringing it out to the dumpster. And also, that cardboard dumpster fills up very quickly. So the next problem is we would have 10 to 20 Gaylords in here with just flattened cardboard. And every time it's empty, we go fill it up and then wait another week. And then once it's empty, go fill it up and wait another week. Or we could pay to have them pick it up more frequently when we need it. It was a nightmare. Another option, we load up a trailer or something and bring it to the dump. This is so much better. Even though we're not making anything on the cardboard, we're saving time and we're saving space, time and space. Just like all of the best sci-fi movies, they involve time and space. I'm so happy we have that thing. It's so nice. Right now, cardboard's at $10 a ton, so I've got 14 bales outside. That would be about $12 total, I think. Now that can't be right. Because those, 14 bales, they're about 250 pounds each. So 250 times 14 is 3,500 pounds. So it'd be like $17-ish for all of that. I'm not gonna haul it away for $17. I'll wait for it to come back up in price where we can get a couple $100 for that. It's mostly about the hassle of having to haul it away. I'm not gonna do that. Another tip that I was told by the guy at the recycling place is store them outside, let them get rained on. And after they get rained on, then bring them in because they absorb the water and they get a lot heavier. Although I'm a little worried for how long they've been stored outside, that bale wire is gonna rust and snap and we're gonna have cardboard everywhere. So I don't think I can leave them out there forever. All right, so this is all that's left. We've got a bunch of stuff. More than I thought, and it's like 3:30. I was expecting to close a lot earlier. Special buy is still pretty full, but we were still kind of restocking this. Some of the stuff will go in the special buy at the next sale. Most of it we're just gonna send to a local auction, including the last of the beverages. Although we might keep the Zevia around. The bike will definitely save for the next one. This too, because we've got, I think, 6 more in the back. So I'm driving home from Christiana's house, and while I was sitting on our couch, I was clearing off all of the Facebook ads on Marketplace for the sale, marking them as sold. And that's when I realized those did not convert well during this sale. Most of them, I did not get a single message from them. Normally, like every morning, I'll post it at 7 o'clock, and by 8:15 after we open, I sit down and actually look at my phone, and I've got like 10, 15 messages. Usually it's, what are your hours? What's the address? Where are you located? Blah, blah, blah. None of that. I bet I had less than 10 messages the whole sale. So I wonder if there was an issue where maybe they're not getting out, people aren't seeing them, or if, I don't know. That could be why we had such slow traffic for this sale. Something with Facebook Marketplace. Either there was not the best ads, not the best pictures, or they were somehow being suppressed. Might need to look into that. I just wanted to get that on this video right now because I'm gonna forget by tomorrow morning. So it's May. The sale ended about a week ago, and I am in Georgia right now. That video will be coming soon, but I suppose I should get this video done. I brought my laptop with me so I can actually edit this video and get it uploaded. But I never filmed the close, so let me show you what the sales were. Quick side note, I love this mouse. It flattens for easy storage, and that's what turns it off. And then this thing just sticks to that like a magnet. And then if I want to turn it on, just tilt it up. Not a huge fan of this, but otherwise, this is great for travel. All right, I'm stalling because the sales were bad. We finished with $56,000. We had to return here. That brings us to $56,216. Boy, that's rough. That hurts. It's about $20,000 less than a typical sale. I think even the last two sales, which were pretty bad, still beat this by a good bit. Saturday, the first Saturday, was really good. Every other day was just awful. I have ideas. I have thoughts. I think we're going to try to boost advertising a little bit in the next sale in ways that we don't normally do. We're going to, I might have mentioned this, I noticed my Facebook Marketplace ads really didn't convert. Usually I've got like hundreds of people saying, is this still available? What's your address? What are your hours? Can you tell me another thing that's already in the post? And I didn't really get any of that. There were several that got no messages. So I don't know if Facebook is suppressing my Marketplace posts. Could be something else. So I'm going to try some creative advertising ideas. I have to think of some creative advertising ideas. I really need to do those signs, those red liquidation signs. I only put them in front of the building and then the one at the corner. So I need to get those out a little bit. I'm going to do more Facebook posts. I was thinking about doing like a text message list where I'd use a service for this, but I'd send a text message to remind people, hey, we're having a sale. There are thoughts, there are ideas. It's possible it's just a bad week. Weather could have played an effect. I definitely want to get more apparel in. We didn't have a lot of apparel in this sale, and that same with the last sale and possibly the Christmas sale too. So it's very possible that that's hurting us too. But anyways, 56,216 in total sales. Of that, 35,000 was regular items, 20,000 was special buy. The uncategorized was on the last day when we were taking offers on things, on special buy items. So I feel like this gap is a lot smaller. A large chunk of the sale, maybe a third, if I'm not, more than a third, I'm not good at math on the spot, was special buy. Normally, that's not the case. Normally, it's a much smaller percentage. I want to see how that rates to other sales. So here's the last sale. Actually, we did less in sales last one, but look at the difference here. General merchandise was $44,000, where special buy was $9,000. So we doubled special buy sales from the last time, but general items dropped in half. Let's go back another sale. So this is interesting. Here's our Christmas sale. To only $12,000 special buy, $66,000 in other items. Let's go back another one. I'm gonna have to start looking up dates though, because this is the farthest back I can remember. So here's September. Special buy was almost 20,000, so September was comparable to this one. If you remember the fourth category here, if you're wondering what that is, it's beverages. That's one where we had the beverage cooler. So almost 20,000 in special buy there. Here's July of last year, 16,000 in special buy. Looks like here we didn't separate off non-special buys. So the July sale of last year must have been the first one, and we really did the special buy in this format. If we go into item sales, this is April 28th through May 8th of last year, which is it's like a week later than this sale was this year. Let me go down here. Special buy was 200 for $6,900. But remember, this special buy section was up in the front corner. It was not, the last couple of sales we've been doing the entire, I don't know why I'm motioning, the entire wall of the Toys R Us shelves and the back wall. That's kind of what we've been doing. I guess July, we probably just did the Toys R Us shelves, and then I don't remember the dates now, September-ish, we did the back wall too, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But $6,900 was just that small corner up front. In this sale, you'll remember the one that this video is about. You'll remember we had like the Purell up there, and what else do we have up there? The adult diapers, stuff like that. So that's kind of as far as the data goes back. I mean, I can keep looking back, but it's a very different format of special buy, so it's not going to be comparable data. So special buy was actually really strong in this sale. So I'd love to hear your opinion on why special buy did so much better in this sale despite it being a rather abysmal sale. We're going to jump and show you the items that sold. Maybe that'll shed some light on it too. So the top sales in this one, Amazon mystery boxes did $2,879. We did $1,300 on the shop light. We did $1,100 on the hoses and unclaimed mail. Mind you, that is not a special buy item. The unclaimed mail would have rung up as a general item. Was $1,100. So we had a couple of strong special buy items here in these three. All right, so seeds we sold for $125. Adult shoes, $30. Once we got down, I think we had them at $5. So once we got down to $5 a day, they rang up as a general merchandise item. We sold 134 bags for $670 on the last day, and 8 carts of items for $80. We sold 2 Dollar General tote bags. Those did not do very well. Fill and Fun Pool. This was a separate SKU because it was the online sale where they came and picked it up afterwards. And then general merchandise, 12,389 items for $32,000. Some more of the Girlactic cosmetics, which hopefully I will sell wholesale before the next sale. Kids shoes, $240. Kitchen towels. We are out of the kitchen towels. We sold the last 173 of them for $346. Sidewalk chalk was strong, $695. We sold 1 pallet. I have 3 pallets left. Hopefully we move through a lot of it this summer. Socks and underwear, we actually let these run a little bit later, but I think starting on $5 a day, we just rang them up as general merchandise, so we got 195 sold before $5 a day. We actually sorted a bunch of them, so we're going to put really good ones out first, so the larger packs, the brand name stuff, and work our way down throughout the next sale, and we're just going to make it to whatever the day's price is. Drawer slides, I was very pleased. All 3 boxes sold for $179 total. The deck post lights, all 13 boxes sold for $779. That came on one of those Amazon pallets, if you remember the video. Let's see, 4 bags of, the dog treats. 18 of them sold for $269. We're sending the rest to a local auction. There were 30 total, I believe. I may have taken offers on a couple of those in the end. I don't remember because it doesn't seem like we had that many extra. Or we could have opened some and put them on the tables too. That's possible. Anyways, I paid $150 for that pallet. Not a big money maker, but when I bought it, I didn't realize it had expired in September of 2021. That's why they were sold this way. I think we would have got a lot more just selling them by the bag if they were in date. Let's see, 48 of the Amazon mystery boxes, $2,879. Remember, one of them mistakenly went up as a patio chair for some reason for $25. That's not factored in here. And then I've got like 7 or 8 of them that I'm going to unbox for you guys for a video. So those will be sold individually. Oh, and then I also opened, I think, 3 of them during the sale that were either partially busted open or the ones that Tim opened mistakenly. And those were sold in the sale for more money as well. So probably all in, you're going to walk away with $3,500 for all of them. I paid, hold on, I want to say like $800-900 each. Not a huge money maker, but they sold out in a day. Let's see, adjustable rolling stool, $45. Bar stools, $179. Those kitchen organizers, those were kind of a bust. We sold 3 of them for $120. Some 6-cube organizers. These were left over from the last sale. We sold all 4 of them for $160. The drive walkers, we sold 23 of them for $460. I did end up selling 1 on eBay while we were selling them in the sale and pulled it, and that was like, I don't know, $60 or something like that. Plant stands, 15 of them for $300. Those came on that Amazon pallet I mentioned a few minutes ago. Chunky knit throw. This is just something that was in a box, $29.99. The mocktails, I spent 25 bucks on that pallet. I sold 71 of them for $394. Additionally, the rest of the pallet I just sent to a local auction, and I'll probably get, I don't know, 50 bucks maybe for it. I was very happy with that. Let's see. 6-person tent, we sold 7 of them for $419. Coleman instant canopy, 3 of them for $269, and Coleman sleeping pad, 35 of them for $700. All 3 of those were purchased last summer, and there was a video with that. The light fixtures. So I spent $11,000. Here, I'll flip you around. So I spent $11,760 on the light fixtures. I sold, before the sale happened, I sold 4 pallets of them at $6 a light. So 4 times 2, 80 times 6, $6,720. So like $5,000 I have in all of those. And then I sold 1,328 of them in this sale. They sold a lot slower than I was expecting. 133 units sold. I had someone ready to buy the rest at $4.50 each, which I think is a great price on them, based on what I've seen them selling for. The only reason I got such an amazing deal on it is because they needed space and I was willing to take all of them, 14 pallets of them, like 4,000 units. But people were telling me that like $4.50 is an amazing price, so I negotiated with someone and he just kind of ghosted me. He gave me some awful excuse like, oh, your wire information is weird, so I thought it was a scam. So that bummed me out a little bit. Hopefully those sell pretty quickly so we can make some space. Let's see. So that puts me at $4,500 into them, and I've got like 8, I don't know. I've got some pallets left. All right, computer desks, 24 of them for $839. Those came on different Amazon pallets, the mediums truckload that I bought. Craftsman battery and charger, $30. This was someone who bought a Craftsman tool, and I had a battery and charger that I told him for an extra $30 I would throw it in. Some Craftsman stuff, $50, $99, $139, $99, $54. And then here we've got like the foot massage thing, $80. Crownful oven, $45. The Docatot things, we sold the last 6 of them, $239. Those came on those Amazon medium pallets, the truckload as well. We had a whole bunch of them in the last sale. And then 2 of the grand size ones we sold for $100 each. So $200. Dry foods dispensers didn't do well. I sold only 13 of them for $259. Those came on the Amazon pallets that were more recent. I know it's getting confusing. I still have like a whole pallet of these, so I think the next sale I'm just gonna drop the pallet, special buy $10 each, just blow them out. Even flow go time, $30. $200 for a car seat. Pole trimmer, $40. Floating light. This is another one that really disappointed me. So this is a set of 2 flashlights with 6 AA batteries included, or a lantern with batteries included. They are waterproof. They float in the water. They are brand new in a nice retail display. I paid $3 each, so that's plus freight and everything. So it brought me up to like probably about $4 each. I bought 1,000 of them, so 3,000 plus freight. I sold 58. That, I thought for sure $10 for a lantern or a set of flashlights was a smoking deal. I figured we'd be restocking them faster than we could price them. I am saving 5 cases of them. They're about $40 per case for Christmas. I think they'll do all right in the Christmas sale. The rest I'm liquidating at $5 each. So basically I make about $1 per light, which I wouldn't buy them with the intent of making $1 per light, but they didn't do well in the sale for some reason. Maybe it's the area, maybe it's the time of year, I don't know. I am really trying to, and I've been bad at this the past few sales, which could be another reason why sales have been so poor the last 3 sales. We've been recycling products too much, where we've got a lot of the same stuff in each sale, and I want to get out of that habit. So for the most part, the only time I really want to recycle stuff between multiple sales is if it's something really good, like a consumable or something that's flying off the shelf. Or if it's something that we're saving, like a whole bunch of toys or something for the Christmas sale. That's pretty much it. So that's why I'm not going to try those again in the next sale, but I will save some for Christmas. 5 of the folding chase lounges for $125. This is the tag or listing or SKU that one of the mystery boxes came up as. Food blender, 2 for $60. Volleyball set, $25. Garden hose hanger. Sold 30 of them for $300. I still have a lot of them left, but I only paid $100 for the pallet, so that's okay. I don't know if I'm going to sell them in the next sale. I feel like we put them out too early. I think it was just too cold for a lot of the summer stuff, too. I think that was another problem. We had so much summer stuff, and it was just too cold for it. It was too early. So maybe I'll try those in the next sale or just save them for next summer. I don't know. Genuine leather. What is this genuine? Whatever this genuine leather thing. Oh, butterfly chair. $59.99. Let's see. Glass nightstand was broken. $30. The hoses. $1,149. And you'll have to go back to the first video, but I want to say I spent like $150 on them. That was an amazing pallet. The air fryer, 50. Grocery carts, 8 of them for $239. Only 3 of the bikes sold, $179. I paid $350 for the pallet of 12. Some portable things sold 2 for $60. Ingenuity portable something is cut off. Let's see, an Intex 10-foot pool. $50, and then this other pool, 2 of them for $60. The kids gaming recliners, all 3 of them for $225. We've got an oversized camping chair, $50. Humidifier, $40. The baby swing, $140. Set of pots and pans, $100. Mid-back mesh, so an office chair, $80. Miscellaneous floor care items. So rather than taking the time to get retail and price every single one of the vacuums, I did 3 different SKUs for it. 1 is $30 each. These are items that are under $100. 2 is $50 each. These are items that are $100 to $200. And 3 is $100 each. These are items that are $200 plus retail. Of course, if I pulled one up and it was like $600, I would probably price that special. But that's how I did those. And so on those 3, we sold 5 of this one. This must have been the $100 one for $500. We sold 5 of this one for $150. We sold 12 of this one for $600. So that must have been the 50, and that must be the 30. Those, I got a whole bunch of pallets of vacuums. I still have a bunch more. I can't wait till those are gone. Vacuums normally do so well, but those not so much. Halloween mystery boxes. We sold 18 of them for $719. Last time I had a bunch of Dollar General Halloween stuff, I ended up selling it off season, just like this. I think 24 pallets of it for $1,500, and there was a whole bunch of other stuff that wasn't Halloween that I threw onto that truck. Smoking deal. A lot of toilet flushers on that one, if you remember. This was less than 1 pallet's worth, and I got $719. This is the way to go. The Harvest ones, we only sold 3 for $60, but I also only made 3. I've got a whole bunch more of the Harvest stuff. I was kind of focusing on the Halloween because we had those priced at $40, whereas the Harvest ones were at $20. But the next sale is going to be a lot of those, I think. Let's see, the weight benches. I paid $150 for all of them, $175, I don't remember now. $224 is what I got for them. Air fryer, $109. That big oil painting, $80. The home oxygen concentrator, 6 for $600. The patio chair, $9.99. Oh, this is just a random patio chair that we got on a pallet. Tim said would not sell for $10. There's no way. He said we had it in like 3 different warehouse sales, and this was the first time we ever put it in a sale. And it sold almost right away. Let's see. Pottery Barn item. We just did a generic tag for that. 3 of them for $90. The glass desks, we sold 4 for $140. Single bed axes, 4 for $100. Sledgehammer, the last of the sledgehammers. We still have some axes that we'll probably save for the fall. The last of the sledgehammers, $30. Round table, it was like a nightstand, $24.99. A mower, $75 that was left over from last year. 2 tillers for $200 left over from last year. Sold 3 of the bikes for $674.97. Side table, 2 of them for $60. The shower caddy thing, $30. Just a generic small appliance tag, $24.99. Uninspected ceiling fans, sold all 8 of them for $239. Untested gas yard tools, we sold 11 for $329. Now, one of those came on the Craftsman pallet, so that's $300. I had a pallet full of them. I was ready to sell for $200 just to get rid of it. I sold them this way for $300, and I still have a bunch left over that we sent to an auction. Let's see, the immersion cookers, 2 of them for $80. We sold 28 Zevias for $279, 24 Zenus bed frames for $240, and 4 of the bunkie boards for $40. Boy, that's a mouthful. So I'm not seeing a lot of reason to believe or reason why Special Buy did so much better in this sale. It seemed like kind of standard run-of-the-mill stuff. I remember towards the end, it was kind of bare. It was kind of crappy looking, just like other sales. So I don't know. But anyways, that was the warehouse sale. I'm out of breath. I'm not out of breath, but I feel like I should be out of breath. That was a lot of talking. I feel like I just put on a Taylor Swift concert or something. So that's where I'm going to leave you. Hope you enjoyed this video. In a couple of days, you'll see the video of me in Atlanta going to a pallet auction, buying a truckload of stuff. I'm assuming I already booked the semi-truck, so I haven't bought anything yet. The auction's tomorrow morning. So anyways, oh, and it's a lot of traveling too. I'm spending 28 hours here in Atlanta. I will be flying home for only 21 hours and then flying to Nashville. I know, it sounds dumb. Nashville's like a 3-hour drive from Atlanta, but that's just how it worked out. I get stuff to do in Wisconsin, so I had to fly back for that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.